1 second. Hi guys. We'll just wait for a few people to join before we log in with Grit and Grace. So welcome to another stream. I was going to do it from my webcam because it's high quality, but I realised just now when I did a test I couldn't have the option to add people to the stream. So here I am back on my iPhone. So if you're wondering why I'm using iPhone, it's because the webcam thing just wasn't letting me have people join the stream. Anyway, let's jump to it. So welcome back to another episode of Meet the Retailer, and hi to everyone who's joined from my Instagram. Hi Sophia. So today's going to be really interesting because not only are we going to be joined by Grit and Grace and Nikolay Retailer, we're also going to take a moment to show you some fitting and also answer any fitting questions that you may have. And not just point shoes, you can ask me questions about slippers and demi points if you like. Thanks to everyone who's tuning in. Be sure to let everybody know about it by clicking the aeroplane down below. So let's now get up the stream now with Grit and Grace. How exciting. Just going to tap the button now. And it would help if I put my sound on, wouldn't it? Yay. Hi.
Hi.
You need to turn your phone the other way so we can see you the right direction, if that makes sense. We can't do it landscape, unfortunately.
Okay. Does that work?
That's better, yeah.
Okay.
So welcome to the stream.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad, thank you. You?
Doing well. Wow. Excited to be here. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, no worries. So tell us about yourself. Tell us about the history of your shop, where you're based.
Well, we are actually based south of Atlanta. We're about 30 minutes south of Atlanta, Georgia. And we're in a small town called Newnan, Georgia. It's still a suburb of Atlanta. We've been open for almost 5 years. So June 1st, we're supposed to celebrate our 5-year anniversary. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to happen yet, but we're keeping our fingers crossed.
So what inspired you to start your store?
We started the store basically out of the need for this type of service in our area. We had a lot of online shopping. We didn't really have a quality retailer to service with quality products, point shoes, and the location that we chose encompasses so many different studios, and we have such a large radius of a customer base that it made perfect sense, and it's been hugely successful. We're very blessed, very grateful, and just happy to keep on going.
Would you like to show us around your store and give us a little tour of it and what you sell?
Definitely, we would love to do that.
Fantastic.
Let's see, we're going to try to figure out the camera part here.
Sure.
Can you turn it up just a little bit?
Yeah, just a feedback.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of feedback from you, Leanne.
Oh no, sorry. Hang on, let me see if I can sort that. Hang on a minute. I've got the same setup going on, but it might be...
Okay, that's good. We've got you now.
Is that better?
Yes, perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, well, we'll start over here. Our store is actually located in a historic district, so our building was built in 1902. So we are one of the few Main Street type of districts in the United States. So we have a lot of shops and boutiques and restaurants. So we're definitely a destination shopping type place. So when you come to us to get your dancewear needs, you can go to a lot of other boutiques, furniture stores, clothing stores, lots of great restaurants. Also historical sites to visit. We have a great park. We have a theater, things like that. So definitely when people come, they make a day out of it. So our store is built, like I said, in a building that was from 1902. We have the original hardwood floors. We have a cellar. So there's a lot of character to it. But with that type of building, we are limited in size. So it's definitely an elongated type store. So definitely boutique feeling, decorated with lots of chandeliers, brick walls, and again, the hardwood floors. We're kind of starting from the back going forward.
Yeah, sure.
But we do a lot of displaying with our leotards. We bring in a lot of high fashion leotards. We do sell basics, but we bring in a lot from Europe, obviously Nikolay products, and different brands that are not often found in the United States.
Oh, wow.
So we have all of our adult sizing on what we call our big brick wall. So you'll see some Nikolay products here that are new to us.
Nice.
One thing that we also focus on is that we do, our tagline is studio to streetwear. So we bring in a lot of active wear, not only for the dancers, but for other customers. We have a lot of foot traffic because of being in the district that we're in. So we bring in streetwear clothing, and we really focus on training the dancers on how to use their dance wear with the streetwear. So
good idea.
So you'll see some here from a company that we just got in. Leotards, different fashion on the wall. We kind of put up our new items on the wall, and then we bring them down when we have ones or twos left. And
that makes sense.
on the different racks. I don't know if you're able to see. We have Miss Kelly holding the camera for me, and I can't see you right now, so I'm not sure what you can see. But you might notice a lot of portraits in the store. We have a photographer that takes dance portraits of our dancers, and we rotate them out. And so they're brought in on canvases. We highlight different dancers as much as we can.
That's really nice.
And all the portraits are taken in our historic district. And we try to we bring in that grit and grace feel to each portrait. So there's a lot of like steel and brick backgrounds with beautiful tutus and the beautiful lines of the dancer. So throughout the store. Up at the front, you'll see this is where we bring in most of our streetwear clothing from different brands. They're generally not dance brands that we bring in. Parents also tend to like this part of the store as well. And we do a little display of new products that we come in, that we get.
Oh, that's really cute.
At the front, yeah. And then we have our children's section, and we have it broken down by the fun frilly tutus. Lots of dancewear store owners know they're called the grandma tutus. So broken down. We also have our regular class fashion and basics. We carry, lots of tights and accessories.
Fabulous.
And in this section generally goes to size 6X7. We don't keep everything out on the floor. We keep ones and twos sizes out on the floor. We do have a lot of stock in the back, so if we don't have a size on the floor, we're readily able to pull it in the back for a customer.
Okay, great.
And then, of course, we have lots of tights. We only display the most popular tights or the studio required tights. We do carry a larger selection. We just keep those in the back. And
Looks really beautiful. I love the layout.
Thank you. We also try to keep all of our training tools together. So we do carry quite a bit of different training tools from different makers, as well as foot products, stretch bands, the yoga wheels, balance boards, and things like that.
Nice.
And then over here, we try to keep all of our little grab and go gifty items here. And we try to bring in different things that you generally don't see. I do a lot of shopping in Europe, so we bring in European brands, brands that are not generally known to dancers.
That's a great idea.
To go with the mission of our store. And then we're entering our other section, one that I'm really proud of. This is our tween section. This is specifically for those dancers that are about age 8 to about 14 before they're able to move into an adult size leotard. And we are very particular about what we bring in. We want high fashion for them that has a more mature look, but is actually fit and cut to their body as they're changing and developing.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Thank you. So it's been very successful for us, and it's one of the most popular aspects of the store for that age group. So we do have competition wear, their leggings, fun t-shirts, the crop tops, and of course the same setup on our adult wall that we have over here. We have all their black fashion and then of course color.
Wow.
This is our shoe fitting area.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love like all the organization.
Thank you. We have to really be creative with the amount of space that we
Of
have.
course,
So
yeah.
we have to build up. We do not display all of the shoes that we carry. I have the philosophy less is more when you start
Mm-hmm.
putting display items out in the way that you show your product.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to keep that boutique feel. So we do display the most popular styles of the shoes and the shoe requirements for different stores that different studios that we cater to.
Mm-hmm.
And because we are a boutique, we don't have, tons and tons of people waiting all the time. So this space, back to school does get a little busy, but
Sure.
here we do appointments only for point shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're able to really manage the space and keep it very cozy. It builds a better relationship with the customer, and that's really an important focus of the store. So we have lots and lots of more shoes. We just display them really just for the look.
Mm-hmm. So how did you go about getting your name for your shop, by the way? It's a really cool name.
Thank you. Actually, I wanted something that would represent dancers, and we spent lots and lots of time looking for a name, and I didn't want a name that you see in a lot of other dance stores. And this name came up to us about 6 years ago, and now it's a very popular name. Grit is definitely a buzzword out in pop culture. But we wanted something that really shows who a dancer is. Grit, is athleticism, it's toughness, it's endurance, it's time and dedication that they put into their craft. And a lot of people don't respect that. If you're not in the dance world, you're not really familiar with all the training that dancers go for years and years and years. And we wanted also to show the beautiful product that they put out, the gracefulness, the line,
absolutely,
just the movement in itself that encompasses a dancer. So we came up with that name. It's been fun. I see it's everywhere now. So there are times I wonder if we should just drop the grit part or just leave the grit part. But it really identifies us, so we're happy with it.
Sure. So do you have a website? Do you have a shop online? Do you ship items out as well?
We do ship items out. We do have a website. At the time, we were actually building our e-commerce site before COVID-19 happened. And the people that are working on our website have been affected by it as well. So we're a little behind on getting that out. But we do put a lot of products on our social media. All our customers always text us, direct messages, call us for deliveries. We ship actually all over the country. So we're still doing that. And hopefully here pretty soon we'll have the point and click to be able to buy.
Yeah. So with regards to actual point shoe fittings, do you fit all kinds of level of dancer as well?
We do. We fit from the very beginner up to professional dancers, teachers.
Wow.
We do have a few pre-professional studios in our area, especially with being in Atlanta. We have a 4-hour radius of studios that we service from our location. So we do have different colleges and then again, pre-professional schools, as well as a recreational dancer.
Sounds great. So I had a little browse of your Instagram earlier on, and like me, I saw the amazing transformations you've done with point shoe fittings for people that are in the wrong shoes.
Yes.
And I bet that's obviously very satisfying to see that you can help so many people achieve that perfect fit for them, right?
That is exactly very satisfying. It's what we pride ourselves in. We have developed quite a reputation for our point shoe fittings, which is how we are able to service studios up to 4 hours away. We spend a lot of time on education, and I feel it's very vital to include the parent, obviously the dancer, and their teacher on our
Absolutely.
fitting. A lot of parents are they come in and they have no idea what to expect, what a point shoe is, what it does. And that's part of our process, and that's ongoing. It's not just a one-time thing when they come in to get their first pair of point shoes. We continue to work with the entire group, the parent, the student, and the teacher.
Yeah, it's so important.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about any of the Nikolay point shoes, the models that might be like your top selling models.
Well, It will eventually be the 3007. We were selling its comparison shoe before that. It's our top selling shoe. We sell the Nova quite a bit. We've had a lot of success with the Smart Point.
Oh, yes.
It's become a very popular shoe for us. We do very well with the Maya. I recently brought in the Alice, so I'm excited to see how that works out.
Yes. I've got that too.
So the Triumph.
A good range. I like it.
It's our #1 selling shoe. So
wow, fantastic.
It's the largest model base that we have of any point shoe company.
Wow, excellent. So did you dance when you were younger, or?
I did not. I took hula lessons and Tahitian lessons.
Oh, wow.
No, I was not. I grew up in a retail family, and when the store was opened, I actually had a business partner who worked in a boutique and was a former point shoe fitter. And we came together with this business plan and model, and that's how we opened the store. I've spent, as I say, I have a daughter who's a dancer, and I had, almost 18 years of market research.
I bet.
I've really dived into the point shoe fitting. It's become my favorite aspect of the entire business, and I'm really dedicated. My staff is dedicated into making sure that those shoes are the #1 focus of what we do. If you don't have a reputable brand with your store and point shoe fittings, then that's just not a good thing. So
yeah, that's a really good point, actually.
It is. It really makes it or breaks it. And we look at it as each of these kids that come in, they're our own kids. I tell the girls that come in here and with the parents, a lot of times for many of them, it's the most expensive pair of shoes they're ever going to buy, but it's also the most dangerous. And
yes, absolutely.
Very, very particular. Education, again, is key. My staff and I go 2 and 3 times a year to different manufacturers and do more and more training. We have them come to us. It's just something that we do, and we pass that knowledge on to the parents as well.
Yeah, it's so crucial.
Constantly learning. Yes.
Would you say that your store faces any challenges at all, and what those challenges are?
Well, the main challenge right now is called COVID-19.
Of course.
That will subside here pretty soon. I think just the challenge that all dance stores face is the online competition. And
people are saying Stephanie for president, by the way.
I'm sorry, who said that?
A few people on the stream are saying Stephanie
for president.
Oh, that's hysterical. Well, let's
know. Carry on, sorry.
I wasn't expecting you to say that. Oh gosh. Maybe I'll run. I'm sorry, what was your question?
It was about the challenges that your business currently faces, obviously COVID-19 being one of them.
Online shopping.
Yeah.
We have a lot of online discounters that obviously are able to slightly offer a lower price than what you can offer with an in-service fitting.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's the biggest problem, and it's something that all of our, all the dance stores face. It's something that we collectively try to work to combat, and that, I would say, that's the biggest issue.
Because also in person, you get a very different service. You're getting the opinion and professional advice from somebody that you, I know that you can offer advice online to people and everything, but it's not the same as going into a store and seeing someone face to face and fitting the products, and especially with point shoe fitting. I mean, I understand not everyone can get to a store, and virtual fittings can have their place in the world, but it is always, guys, if you're watching and you can get to a store, do this, please, because you're not just it's always important, at least once a year to go and get fitted for your shoes and refit, because as you've probably seen me go on about before, your feet, your strength, your technique changes over time. So it's really important to go and see a professional to get refitted.
It is. And one thing that we also try to stress, and we teach this to our customers from the very beginning, is that your feet change. They change with the weather, with the humidity, they, with your diet. They hate to say this, you know, on a live feed, but they change with your monthly cycle. They change
Yeah.
with geography. They change as you grow.
Absolutely.
So you can't just continue to order the same pair.
No.
That they fit, or even just think that you can bump it up or bump it out a width, or you know, some people just go online and I think I want to try this shoe because my friend wears it, and really unhealthy for your feet. You're
I
risking.
know, right? Someone has just said the personal service and expertise at Grit and Grace cannot be topped. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, thank you. Who said that?
Grandma 5 Mitch.
Oh, that's okay. She's a great customer.
Oh, that's really sweet. Is there anything about your store that you would say is like very special? I mean, from my own just seeing it, I love the boutique feel. I love the fact that, you know, despite being a small store, you've got so much in there. So it's incredible. Is there anything else you'd like to maybe add?
It's our service, level of service. We are on a first name basis with the majority of our customers. Many people know that my cell phone number is out there. Miss Kelly's cell phone number is out there. These kids text us, you know, at any time of night. I've answered point shoe questions at midnight before. We work with them. Watching them develop and grow in their journey is just as important to us as it is to their family and to their teachers and their studio.
Absolutely.
It's just what we do. We care about. We don't look at this as a business. We look at this as a relationship. And I mean, their recitals. There are customers of ours who bring us wine and chocolate and gifts, and we try to do the same turn. We do a lot of giveaways. It's really important to me to make sure that every dancer out there that dances can feel good and feel confident, and that's what we're about. And if they're not able to do that with certain apparel, we make sure that happens to them. We've given out discounts for certain groups, for certain charitable events. We've sent a student on a summer intensive. We donate quite a bit throughout the year to all of our schools, to all of our local charities.
That's really nice.
That's really important to me is with military families, a summer intensive or a camp whose father or parent's mother is deployed in the military right now or may have suffered an injury. We just donated enough money for them to be able to take a summer intensive. Hopefully that'll.
Oh, wow.
But that's what we're here for. We're not here to become.
It's a great sense of community. I like that.
It's very community driven, and as long as that is the main focus, then we're always going to be successful, and we're still going to have our customers come to us.
Definitely. Baby Cat has asked, would you ever think of having different locations?
We have been thinking about it. We get asked that question quite a bit, and we were actually looking into opening up a second location before this happened. So it's, you know, with COVID, and so it's on pause right now. But we've had several requests in certain parts of the state of Georgia and surrounding states.
Cool. Does anyone else have any questions for Stephanie? Feel free to write them up. And keep sharing the video, by the way. Press the aeroplane button down the bottom and you can choose who to send it to come and join the feed. I'm just going to look at my list as well, see what else I'd like to ask. But anyone else got a question, you can pop it in. And of course, Stephanie, if you've got anything you would like to add as well, feel free.
I want to show you one of our dressing rooms. We're really proud.
Oh yeah, sure.
So we try again, like I said, we're uplifting the girls that come in. So our dressing room,
Oh wow.
we do different positive quotes on the walls. We also have our more portraits. But this is my favorite. So
this is cool. I like this.
No, very rarely have anything hanging on it, but yes, or mine and maybe.
Oh, that's so cool.
We have room in our dressing rooms too, where they can bring in their dance bag. Also, moms that have little ones and might have a stroller, they're all able to fit into the dressing room.
Oh yeah.
That's been talked about quite a bit that people are very happy for. But we have several of these dressing rooms, and we're really excited about those. So just a little more aspect of our boutique.
So also, you know, with regards to COVID-19, do you have any kind of special sales or items or donations or anything like that going on?
We actually started back in the middle of March. That is when we closed down to the public doing giveaways. And at first we thought we were going to be closed for 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
We started a 14-day giveaway. That is ongoing right now. So I don't feel comfortable trying to make a sale. So I'm here to support the dancers. I'm here to support the studios. And we are actually doing contests to give away items. We did put together a Sleeping Beauty point shoe kit where we get a shoe, the paint, the brush, and all the different details.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Thank you. And in a keepsake box. We've been selling those, and that's fun. We are doing front door delivery, mail order, and then we're also doing unlimited holds. And I'm sorry, does someone have a question?
Curbside.
Oh, curbside delivery. Yeah. And hopefully we'll be open up here pretty soon.
So Esther, hi Esther, has said her problem with the local stores was that they didn't have all the different sizes, widths or shanks available. So it was very difficult to guess what would fit the best and what to order. She asks, do you offer all sizes always?
We have thousands of point shoes in stock. It is difficult to keep every single model and size and width.
I feel yeah.
One shoe, you can modify it anywhere from 9 to 12 different ways.
Yeah.
We always do orders. If we don't have it, we never ask you to prepay for an order if we don't have something in stock. But for the most part, that's not a problem for us. We do keep a very healthy stock. And we also have an area in the back of our store in our stock room for the dancers that go through multiple pair of shoes a year. We ordered their shoes in advance and we keep them away from our general stock room.
That's a really good idea.
All these dancers have their own little cubby and we can kind of monitor the stock level on that. If we see it's going down, we'll reorder it to make sure that.
Yeah, I do a similar kind of thing with spreadsheets as well. I always make sure that the dancers in training or the dancers I know that go through shoes fast, I keep tabs on like how quick a pair dies for them, how many pairs on rotation they've got going. Also if they've got any like intensives coming up or special performances, and that way you can always make sure that you're getting enough in to keep them going, which is really crucial I think too. So yeah, a good point about having them in stock. Let's just check these comments again. So someone asked, would you locate it in a different area outside of just Atlanta? So I think this is the response to opening the other store.
Would we open up outside of Atlanta?
Yeah, that's what they've said by the looks of it, I think. Yeah.
We are outside of Atlanta.
Oh, so I wonder why they asked that. Maybe they didn't know.
South of Atlanta.
They might have just joined the feed and they didn't realise. So with regards to any shoe questions, we'll do that after the break. We're going to have a 5-minute break soon, and then we'll come back, restart the stream, and you can ask all the point shoe related questions, slipper questions, anything like that, and we will help you guys. So another typical question for the store is, what shipping method do you use? Someone's asked.
We use USPS, and we do priority delivery.
Fab. So with regards to your website and social media, could you let us know again the address of your website, your social media handles, and anyone watching, please go follow.
Yes, our website is www.gritandgracedancewear.com. That is also the same for our Instagram, Grit and Grace Dancewear, and the same for our Facebook.
Fab. So one moment, I'm just reading some of my other notes here. Feel free to talk and add anything else on that you'd like to.
Well, I hope everybody comes back after the break. I have a surprise for you on the construction of a Nikolay point shoe. So we're excited to show that.
Oh yes, of course. I can't wait for that either.
I'm excited. That's our customers that make it. I don't know who all is there. They know we've been talking about this. We finally have it, thanks to COVID and all the breaks that we've had. We've been able to have time to dissect point shoe. So I'm
going to be great.
That, and then we also will be doing the fitting, where we'll be comparing the different models of Nikolay products. on.
Sounds great. I can't wait. And it'd be really cool to show you guys exactly what goes into a Nikolay pointe shoe. I mean, they all vary in their own way, which we'll also talk about, but it'd be great to show you guys the extreme attention to detail in the shoes. Let's just scroll up a little bit. So yeah, it's now 9:30 now. So what we'll do is we'll take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
And everyone who's watching, please do come back in 5 minutes. I'm going to reboot the stream and we'll dedicate the next part to any pointe shoe questions you've got. We'll show you the insides of a Nikolay pointe shoe. We'll talk about the Nikolay shoes, the models. We'll do some fitting as well. I don't know if you want to try on some shoes whilst we're live, if that's possible.
Yes, we do have a dancer here that is going
to excellent. That'll be great. It'd be so nice to show people them on a dancer's foot, you know. How cool. Okay, so we'll take a 5-minute break, you guys. Please come back in 5 minutes. Please go and share this with everybody because we want everyone to see it. It's going to be super interesting in a moment. Like, you're going to see all the details we haven't done on the streams yet. So yeah, stay tuned. Follow us both on social media and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Bye.